Hey Vivian, I am going to read your energetic signature. So when I went to your energy field, I heard that you are a holder of the violet flame, which is one of the highest frequencies to clear out lower, denser energy. So that lets me know that you have been on a journey of transmutation and alchemization of your shadow aspects, your ego, your limiting beliefs, anything that is no longer serving you, like old fear paradigms or identities that you don't want to attach to any longer. And not only do you have this ability to do this self-healing and growth and expansion, but you also have that ability with others. And this might be something that you are consciously aware of or maybe not consciously aware of. I'm not sure if you've heard of the violet flame before, but this is something that has been with you for many different incarnations and is a big honor to be a holder of the violet flame. And there are two beings that I highly recommend researching who are guardians of the violet flame. This is Diana Cooper, and you can find her channel on YouTube. She's an absolutely lovely being and is one of the leading experts on angels and unicorns. Highly recommend checking her out, okay? But the two beings that I wanted to mention were Saint Germain and Holy Amethyst. She has a lot of videos on them and activations and just things on the violet flame as a whole, but she is a great resource. And she's not the only one that has information about them. They're very well-known deities and ascended masters. But again, Saint Germain and Holy Amethyst. When I went deeper into your energy field, Cernunnos came forward, and he is a Celtic deity. And he is over animals, forests, and vegetation. And he was letting me know about some more of your spiritual gifts here. He said that you were clairsentient, which is the ability to feel certain frequencies and vibrations in your body. There's a lot of different ways that can be applied, but for the context for you in this case, okay, and I don't want you to take away from this like, oh, the only way that I can use my clairsentience is this one way. This is just one example. Specifically with this gift, I really recommend going on Google or YouTube and researching about clairsentience, because I have a feeling when you do, you're going to say, oh, this is definitely me. Okay? So he said that with your clairsentience and the violet flame, that you were able to feel the pain of the earth, basically traumatic things that have happened, from like it being taken from people or deforestation, or if animals were hurt. And obviously that sounds really intense and scary, okay? Like feeling that pain, but what you are able to do is take that violet flame and your clairsentient abilities and actually heal the earth in those specific locations and help transmute and alchemize and clear that heavy, dense energy so that the land can move forward with a fresh breath of air and feel that very deep love from you, and also deep love from many other people around the world as well, channeled through you. You can almost think of it kind of like Reiki for the earth, but instead of Reiki frequencies, it's utilizing the violet flame and your clairsentient abilities. And then he was saying that you are actually a channeler, and everybody's channelers, and channeling can mean a lot of different things. Okay, it's a very wide scope, but one of the ways that you can channel specifically is different deities or ascended masters, and learning how to perceive their different perceptual lenses and the knowledge and the wisdom that they have to impart for others. So already we see Saint Germain and Holy Amethyst and Cernunnos coming through, but you actually have the capacity to do this with a lot of different beings. And sometimes that can sound really intense if you have not channeled before. So it's definitely going to give you, or it will definitely be beneficial for you to do some research about channeling, because there can be some fears around that, like, oh, there's somebody that's going to take over my body. But no, not really. It's more so having a almost like a conversation with a friend, okay? But instead of them being outside of you, they're inside of your mind, if that makes sense. And they are just sharing, again, knowledge and wisdom that you can either apply to your own life or helping others. Now, of course, you don't have to do this, okay? You have autonomy over your body and what spiritual gifts that you want to utilize, but it is really beneficial. I will say that as somebody who is also a channeler of deities and ascended masters. And at the end of the day, they're all you. Okay, if we are having the understanding that we are all coming from source, from creator, we are all from the same energy, they're all different reflections of you. So it is talking to different mirrors of self, just different perceptual lenses. So I wanted to say that because sometimes that will take that fear out of like, oh no, I'm just talking to a different version of me. So he did say it would be beneficial for you to work on your clairaudient abilities because that is one of your natural gifts as well. Okay, clairsentience and clairaudience. And we can have a lot of others, but those are two of your most prominent. And so when you work on your clairaudient gifts, you'll be able to hear these different beings that want to speak with you. And so something that helped me when I first started channeling was actually to pick people to be on my team because I was having a difficult time hearing my higher self and my intuition or my spirit guides. I was like, I don't know what their names are. I don't know what they look like. So I said, I'm just going to make my own team. And then I will be able to connect with them a lot easier. I picked guides that are very popular in the collective consciousness because there was a lot of pictures of them and a lot of information, so I could research them very easily or watch videos. And so for me, not saying this has to be for you, I picked Archangel Michael and Ganesh, Kali, and Joan of Arc, and then a couple more, but those were very easy to find information on. And then I was able to ask them to help me with certain things in my life, whether it was healing or help me with manifesting or releasing self-limiting beliefs, like doing that more clearing of PTSD and trauma. But it's really beneficial because you're only able to come from your own minds, but then when you have all of these ascended guides, they're able to offer you all of these different types of insight. Sir Nunos also said you may feel really drawn to go to certain places on Earth to heal or receive energetic upgrades. So it's not just you going to heal really heavy things. Okay? You can go to these places and spaces and receive a lot of insights and wisdom and guidance from the Earth. He said when you really lean into these gifts with your clairsentience and the violet flame, things are going to cosmically align for you to be able to go and travel to a lot more places and spaces to do this type of grid work. And then he said, watch for the rabbits. Okay, so if you want to research about Sir Nunos or watch some videos or do a guided meditation to connect with him, he said that the sign that he's going to send you is rabbits. Okay, so you know that he is near and watching over you and helping guide you on your ascension journey. And I want to thank you so much for letting me read for you, and I hope you have a very magical day.